There's a growing realization across neuroscience, medicine, and behavioral science that the truths revealed in Scripture are not in conflict with science, but instead confirmed by it. I'm Christopher Gabriel, the founder of Life Science Performance, and this is The Science of Faith, a 5-part series exploring how the latest research in neuroscience, behavioral psychology, relationships, well-being, and longevity all point back to what Scripture has been saying for thousands of years. Faith isn't abstract. It's biological, behavioral, and deeply relational. The more we study the human body and mind, the more we see intention, precision, and interdependence. Our physiology, from the neural pathways that regulate emotion to the hormonal systems that respond to trust and love, reveal a design meant for connection and purpose and peace. Science calls it homeostasis, this drive towards balance and order. The scripture sometimes calls it shalom, wholeness, harmony, and right relationship. For God is not the author of confusion, but of peace. 1 Corinthians 14:33. Every layer of human biology supports this. Our nervous system seeks safety, our brains crave coherence, and our relationships sustain our emotional and physical health. These are not random traits, they are evidence of divine order. Modern neuroscience shows that faith, or more precisely, belief and focus on hope, literally rewires the brain. Studies on neuroplasticity demonstrate that sustained focus on gratitude, forgiveness, and purpose strengthen prefrontal cortex networks associated with emotional regulation and resilience. That aligns perfectly with Romans 12:2. Do not be conformed to this world, but be transformed by the renewing of your mind. Transformation isn't metaphorical, it's neurological. Renewal of the mind changes neural structures, chemistry, and behavior. When we meditate on truth and when we anchor in faith, the brain and body align towards restoration. Faith-based practices, prayer, worship, stillness, consistently activate the parasympathetic nervous system, lowering stress hormones and improving immune function. In short, faith brings physiological peace. Philippians 4:6-7 captures this process almost exactly. Do not be anxious about anything, but in everything by prayer and supplication with thanksgiving, let your requests be made known to God, and the peace of God will surpass all understanding, will guard your hearts and minds in Jesus Christ. That peace, measurable in reduced cortisol, lower heart rate, improved HRV, is not just emotional comfort, it's neurobiological alignment. Faith teaches the body what safety feels like. When you look through the lens of behavioral science, longevity, and wellness, the pattern is clear. People who live with faith, gratitude, and community live longer, recover faster, and experience greater well-being. A joyful heart is good medicine, but a broken spirit dries up the bones. That's Proverbs 17:22. And science agrees. Positive affect, forgiveness, and connection release neurochemicals like oxytocin and dopamine, reducing inflammation and promoting cellular repair. Faith, then, is not just a belief system, it's a biological strategy for flourishing. In the next episodes, we'll explore the deeper intersections of faith and science, how neuroscience reveals the renewing power of belief. Behavioral science confirms biblical wisdom on discipline and integrity. Relationship research echoes the covenant, the design of marriage. And longevity studies mirror God's design for stewardship of the body and spirit. faith is not contrary to science. It's confirmed by it. Because when truth and design come from the same source, discovery always leads us back to the Creator. I'm Christopher Gabriel, and this is the Science of Faith.